and welcome to the Gremlins podcast. This is Rockin' Robin, and this is my co-host,
Jay, and we are here doing a Gremlins podcast.
Alright, what's the podcast about?
The podcast is about the movie Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante, premiered in 1984, and we're going to go scene by scene and talk about the movie.
Alright, go ahead and press play for those super fans. Classic Warner Brothers title.
Exactly.
And they start the music right at the title screen. So
exactly. It just immediately starts.
I love that neon lighting just contrasts with the fog.
Exactly.
It's like you said, like really mysterious kind of.
Yeah, this whole scene is very weird. So we got some nuns on a.
The nuns on the rickshaw. Oh my god.
Wow. There's so much going on. Okay, first we got to talk about the dad. Rand Peltzer, he immediately goes into a monologue establishing the scene, establishing what's going on, what he's doing here. He's basically talking about he's in the city, he's on a inventors convention. It's Christmas time, he's looking for something for his family.
Yeah, so we'll pause there.
Yeah, so the first scene is roughly a minute long.
Now let's just talk about those nuns for a second.
We gotta talk about the nuns.
That was funny as hell. I mean, it looks like a serious scene. It's dark. Yeah. It's creepy.
Right.
And then you got the nuns coming across, adding that little bit of Gremlins humor.
Exactly. Something odd and just weird. Also...
And it's subtle, too.
It's very subtle.
You wouldn't see that even the first couple times you saw it in the theater, or even when you have it on DVD. You know, I didn't notice it.
I think this was my first time noticing those nuns.
Yeah, exactly.
In that carriage. Was that a bike carriage or something? Was somebody...
It was like a rickshaw, because they're in Chinatown.
Yeah. So, I gotta bring this up now. The connection between this movie and another movie. Well, I don't have to bring up the exact connection right now, but... There's so much in this movie that reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Both movies came out in the same year, and the beginning of Indiana Jones is set in China. This is Chinatown. Mm-hmm. I know that's kind of a stretch, but there's... I
don't know, because there's other Indiana Jones references throughout the movie, so we'll talk about those for sure.
But we definitely will talk about those when they come up.
This could be the first one, but yeah.
Yeah.
It could be.
That was definitely, especially because the scene in particular I'm thinking of is like a car chase scene, and the car. First of all, the boy Short Round is driving the car. Mm-hmm. He hits a guy that's riding a bike with some. I think the guy had some people on there, but anyway, the whole scene is really crazy, and yeah, it takes me back to that.
And I like that they don't just start off with the Gremlins in here. You got this backstory.
Oh yeah.
And you know it's. When you're in the theater and you were watching this, like, you see Gremlins and you're like, you have no idea what this story's about, you know?
Exactly. There's a lot of build-up, but, and like you said, you have no idea what this story is about. You know we're here to see some funny little teddy bear things, and that's what's interesting. That's why we're here. But
you heard from your friends that it was a good movie,
exactly.
And you went to go see it. Or maybe you saw a poster, you saw all this promo for Gremlins. But what I'm interested in, what's on that door in the Chinese writing there? Is it a warning or what's up with that?
We will have to figure that out. What's up with that? So I think we're gonna conclude this first episode of Gremlins scene by scene, or Revenge of the Gremlins, or Revenge of the Mogwai, whatever we want to call this podcast. You have any more words?
I'm excited to meet Gizmo in the next scene.
I'm very excited to meet Gizmo. If we meet Gizmo in the next scene, we don't know, because this is a mysterious world.
Ooh.
Yeah, the world of Gremlins. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.
That speaks Chinese or knows Chinese.
For sure, we can.